added porch. Recognize this from, it's on all the cathedrals. The sloped angles coming down from the supports. So this is an old church in Napa. All the sidewalks have been built up. The foundation's below grade, so there's likely more structure underneath. No reason to think not. And this has the appearance, so it says 1852. It has the appearance of a brick building that has been plastered over and retains some of its original elements. But it's got the large tower, which no doubt is missing everything it once had. So take away these stairs, and all of a sudden, you've got a 12-foot door. So it does go underneath. At least another floor. So expect that those are brick arches. Randolph V, Napa's old town, with all the amazing constructed wood buildings. This is some sort of a damaged sector. Interesting things, but there's interesting houses, of course, everywhere, all large and amazing throughout several blocks. And the time frame that these would have been constructed is going to be from Napa's founding through the early 19s. A lot of them in the late 1800s, 1870s, when the population of Napa County was 10,000. And there were a lot of other projects happening simultaneously. So as many of the brick buildings we've looked at were being constructed, and the one I would love to show you, but it's impossible, is the Kirkbride Asylum, 10 million brick build, also being constructed at the same time. And someone had to have obviously laid out the streets, considered much of the infrastructure. There was actually a electric trolley system here in Napa. It was completely abandoned. So also taken care of at the same time. But then we see some of the modern construction. Terrible parking garage. This is the library. And it just looks terrible. It's not an attractive building. I mean, it's just not a beautiful building. This could be anything. It could be a jail. It could be a bank. Awful. There's a large historical house. Looks like it might have an 1870 date on the thing. Let's see. No. 1850. So a lot going on. A lot going on in a very small town at a very early time. Kind of remote from most of the Bay Area. Somehow things were happening. We're at South Jefferson in Napa. And we're at the very end as it terminates into the south part of the town. But along this section of street, there's some old wall down here. Quite a bit lower than the main road. It's here too. That's probably 10 feet below me. Can't see the foundation, obviously. This is one of the last large remaining undeveloped properties in South Napa. And there's very large trees on this particular lot. So large palms on the back. You can see the large eucalyptus. Thought I saw something spiry back there. Let's see if that is. Let's see if it's spiry. Unusual building back there. This is a very, very valuable property. But below grade is this long wall. Long stone wall. This is nicer than the dry stacked ones that we see. This is high quality masonry work. Goes quite a ways. Looks like there's water in here, so this could be an older canal. This could have been an older canal, because if you follow this canal, I'm calling it a canal, south onto the maps in South Napa, just beyond the Meadows Care Facility, I believe this likely intersects and connects with another much longer canal, which ultimately ends up in the river. So we're at this wall some more. I see at the base of the wall some sort of hard stone. Kind of looks like basalt, but it's got the machine marks here and the exterior cut marks all the way up. Some sort of statues. This wall, I don't know if this wall was the original. It may be something that's blocked what used to be these gates. But just walking down here, just having a look. That's all the ivy's grown up over it. Very fragile, isn't it? So I don't know if this continues underneath or not.